In a previous video, we talked about how just suddenly the minors that we saw in court just metamorphosized into grown adults, not just grown adults, but grown adults with beards. And Nigerians are asking a lot of questions that, what's going on here? Federal government, can you please explain this? How did minors become grown adults suddenly overnight? In this video, we are going to be tearing that news apart. We are going to be digging deep to find out what is actually the truth. Is the federal government trying to play a fast one on us? Are they deceiving us? Were the minors not released, or they were actually released in the name of other prisoners who had been in Kuje prison? All of these police people, they are mago too much. We are going to delve right into the details, to decipher which and which is the truth. But before we do that, if you're here and you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section as well. Reactions trailing the federal government's decision to discontinue its prosecution of 119 end bad governance protesters have been mixed. Via X post, some social media users have attached images of children who fainted in court on Monday and juxtaposed them with the pictures of grown men from Tuesday's release. These users attached captions with words like "the minors shown on TV" and "the minors released." Emojis, serious and half-serious reactions have followed these images and captions. Released protesters are different from minors arraigned. In a post, Adex Smith shared at 9:55 p.m. on Tuesday, the pictures of the minors appeared on the left and a picture of older-looking men appeared on the right. In the comment section, Smith described the situation as a Northern PDP agenda or propaganda, claiming the news reports of minors' arraignments were propaganda orchestrated by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Nigeria's main opposition party. FIG earlier reported on two occasions that Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, filed two different cases against protesters. The first suit contained no fewer than 22 minors, and the second suit had no fewer than 26. Pictures and videos from Tuesday's release also captured some of the minors among the 119 freed persons. Abakabi Yusuf, Kano State Governor, also confirmed receiving the minors who originated from his state on Tuesday. The pictures Yusuf shared on X also featured some young faces. In conclusion, the federal government did not release only minors, but all 119 persons prosecuted for their roles in the End Bad Governance protest. These included minors and adults. They claim that the released protesters were different from the minors arraigned on Monday is misleading. So now we are discovering that not only did the federal government release the minors, they also decided to release the other mature adults who were arrested in connection with the End Bad Governance protest. Mainly these people are from Kano and Kaduna, which is where there was the most destruction during the End Bad Governance protest. We even saw, if you remember, we even saw people climbing on traffic poles, to remove traffic lights during this protest in the northern part of the country. The protest was was mostly controlled, not even a little bit, in the western, in the southwestern region, but in the north, the protest, took a very different turn for the worse as people were using the opportunity to loot and destroy government property. Even Kashim Shettima said when addressing the protesters when they were released that, the destruction that was done in the northern part of the country went into the millions, like was in millions of naira. but the president has, ignored that to secure their release. Before we go, let's, just take a look at a few reactions online. Daniel says there is no point of differentiations, and bad governance protesters, whether youth or minors, are all youth equivalent. In the name of youth protest against hunger, the federal government should release all of them. They are innocent of the law since they have rights to protest. Another person by the name Arise says there's no certainty about fraudulent Niger fortunes. The basic truth ought, and we can't run away from it. The truth, like I said earlier, is that all protesters were released, not just the minors. And even during the time that these minors fainted in court and the federal government decided to release them, Femi Falana also pleaded, saying that please release all of the protesters, both minors and the other ones who were also arrested, because basically these people were also they were protesting for their rights. They were protesting for good governance, and bad governance is what the protest is about. If not that the protest took a bad turn, mostly in the northern part of the country, these people were just protesting for their human rights. If the protest had been done peacefully in the northern part of the country, or maybe people would have voiced their opinion before now, before the protesters started fainting in court, because protest is not felony. Protest is not a crime. Protest is not organizing a coup against the government. If people are coming out to protest, in fact, who even said that? I think a politician said it. Oh, that was Rotimi Amechi, who said that by now he expected that Nigerians should be out on the streets, like protesting relentlessly because of the economic hardship that a lot of people are facing. People should be on the streets still protesting continuously, vehemently, because the kind of economic hardship that a lot of families are going through is beyond it. A lot of family who used to do very well and who would say that, who would describe their financial state as, being rich, cannot even boast of being, an average, family any longer, because of the prices of the things in the market. Things are now so expensive. You all, let's have your thoughts in the comment section now that you know the truth, that these people that were released are not just minors, but all older youths that were also arrested during the End Bad Governance. Let us know in the comment section what you think. Subscribe to this channel. Also give it a massive thumbs up. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.